You're like one of those players that, your value might not be realized in a small sampling. To really appreciate the game and its full body of work, have you put extra pressure, given the way you finished last year, into this camp for yourself?
How did I finish last year?
Well, my opinion or what you told me at the end of the year.
Oh, I just think it's a competitive camp. It's some really good players, new faces that are impressive. They're really, really good hockey players. It doesn't really matter how your season went last year. It doesn't matter, any of that. Some of the veterans and the leaders on the team, obviously they're going to be counted on. But I think for me, I look at it as a big opportunity to kind of go into a year where there's a lot riding. There's a lot of pressure on every guy. There's a lot for me. This is the last year of my deal here, and I want them to want me to be here because I want to be here, and that's something that I've thought about all summer. And the season last year didn't go anywhere near the way I wanted it to, but it started to come around in the playoffs a little bit. My game, anyways, and I just wanted to kind of hit the ground running this year.
Just to be able to get a couple even in a preseason scrimmage is just good to make.
It's always fun to score.
Impression.
Yeah, it's always fun to score goals. And it always stinks to lose.
It seems like he's kind of impressed the principle of really doing it at home to drive the net. Do you feel like when you do that, you're at your best?
Yeah, I'm not really. Everybody likes having the puck and making plays. That's not really when I'm at my best, though. That's really not. I can get in trouble that way. I'm not going to produce much from the perimeter. So I think in tight towards the net, not only for me but for the guys I'm playing with, it kind of hopefully creates a little bit of room for them. And I think that's kind of it's good to be reminded of that every day, because then you do it and it becomes a habit.
Do you feel like is your approach that you have to earn a spot?
Yeah. Well, it's the NHL. If you're not gonna come with your best every night, there's a lot of guys, and there's only 700 or so guys that can play in the league. So it's very competitive, and you need to try and get better, because every year the league gets better and better, and the younger kids are coming in better and better. So if you want to stay, you got to get better.
When AB was asked about you before, just a few minutes ago, the first thing he said was Brian wants to win. When you hear that that's what he says, you feel he's got a good take on you right off the bat?
I think so, yeah. I mean, Anton scored that goal with just a few seconds left, and it pissed me off. That sucks. It sucks. And partly because we haven't played anything meaningful in so many months, but I mean, I think that's a lot of guys in here. You want to win. It's the worst feeling in the world to lose. I don't care what you do during the game. It wasn't enough when you come away without a win. And that's just, I mean, in long term, you want to ultimately win your last game. And that's something that we're trying to build towards. And I think he's right with that. But that's everybody in here.
I'm also impressed at the fact he says that you've been asking a lot of questions and you're really involved. Why is that funny?
I'm trying to learn. I mean, I should probably know some of the questions I'm asking.
What is your impression of how you guys will be playing, and in what ways it'll be different?
It's I mean, I like the way that we've practiced the last couple of days. They've been intense. They've been pretty hard. We're playing hockey. We're with the pucks. We're going hard, and he's teaching, but we're making mistakes, and then he's teaching, and we're learning from those. I think the approach it's been is up tempo and speed and fast, and you better get your legs under you quick, because that's the way he wants to play. He wants to have the puck more and not be in our zone, and I think it's a great concept. I think that's what we need to strive to. And
do you feel fast? I'm sorry.
That's pretty much it. Anyways, go ahead.
Sorry, Boyle.
That's all right.
Do you feel fast that you'd be able to play on the wing if AB asked you?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Also, are you looking forward to another BC Eagle joining the rivalry and Corey Schneider?
Hopefully things. I mean, Corey's a good friend of mine. He's a great person, and last year obviously probably wasn't ideal for him, and then he got hurt. So it's a new opportunity for him, and maybe we'll see a little more of each other. But hopefully he doesn't have any success against us.
Will you guys be exchanging texts leading up to it a little bit?
Maybe I'll see if he's playing tomorrow.
Another thing that the press and all the people that do predictions talk about is the restructure of the alignments of the divisions. As a player, does that have any effect on you? Do you look at the alignment and think anything about it? Or
I haven't looked too much into it, and I probably won't, just because what can I do about it anyways? I know from the past our Atlantic Division was a good rivalry, and there was some great travel for us anyways. But it's we get to go to different cities now, and it's always fun. And every team's doing it, so it's really not really even worth debating or even commenting on too much further, because it is what it is.